I'm sure now that you're the founder and CEO of Isosceles, there are aspects that you're learning about the business that were kind of not your responsibility when you were working for the company. And so, what are those? Besides just running it all and being the person to gather the clients and things like that, what are some of the things that someone working for a company won't experience versus someone running the company?
Everything.
Yeah.
Well, because as a designer or art director, they sort of give you what you have a project manager who does all the assessment for you, does how much it's gonna cost, how much time you got, what are the client wants, what does it need. It gives you all the detail for me to just. I don't even need to talk to people. I put my headphones on and just get to work.
Right.
Now it's not that. Now I have to come up with proposal, with timing, with scheduling, with giving people assignments and knowing how to lead people. It's something I'm learning now. It's not the same.
Yeah.
So I would ask, like, you know, I'm sure you've gotten clients where it's like,
and having to hustle for the money.
Chase down people for money. Hell yeah.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
You know, it's not. It's because before in my job, I never worried about money. I had my.
Because there was a person for that.
There was an
also for, like,
accountant.
them to pay him, like, just for the projects.
Yeah, like that wasn't my concern. I was just like, I'm gonna just make good work. Right. Whatever they put in my table, I'm gonna bang it out nicely. Now it's like I need to find what to put in my table.
Right, yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And I need to code it properly.
You're the hunter and the gatherer.
Yes. So, it's hard because I have to do. I started doing every step of the way, and then a bunch of shit that I never had to do before. So it was a little challenging, but I'm getting it. Yeah.
So like I imagine you have like clients who they're all over the place. Like they have an idea of what they want, but it's just like all over the place, and you don't exactly understand exactly what they think they want, right? So how do you work with clients who are just like, you know, they don't have a specific vision? Like we were talking about earlier, like you may have some clients with Splaticus that who want exactly certain type of colors and a certain type of design, and it's done. Yeah. But then you might have a client who says, yeah, I like this vibe, I like this feeling, can you give me that?
And it's all over the place.
And it's all over the place. Yeah. Like, how do you try to, you know, while still keeping their identity?
Well, like, my philosophy is, and my isosceles is two sides of equal leg. So I want to get to know the client as much as they know me. I need that connection, because I realize that the weakest work I've done is due to misconnection of the client, of the work. So that needs to happen. I need to be able to understand exactly what you're talking about. And I have certain questions and procedures that even let's just hang out. Let's just go for a beer. That will be enough for me to pick up on the style, on the colors, on the vibe, or the direction. It's one day at least, minimum. I mean, three will be better. 3 is like the number
Right.
for anything, for examples, and also show examples. I have different sheets that show different types of logo. If you wanted to have like a mascot, a typography, if it's just a word mark or whatever it is, I have different options for them. Because I've gotten some clients that just have no clue.
Right, yeah.
And that's usually how I go about it. Take it back to the basics. Take it back to ABCs. Show them like.
I like that. Just hang out with the client.
That is number one. Just get to know them. Get to know them.
You get a lot from hanging out.
Yeah, because afterwards,
like date your client, you know.
Yeah, afterwards we have a conversation on what we got from that, or you know, does this color matches that person? Does this font matches that person? Does this wording sounds like that person? So all of these things you start building like, nope, this doesn't go. It's too
that puts you at an advantage, I would think. Like other than these big corporations, because ain't nobody doing that. You come in, you see them. You know, you talk to them, and it's like, all right, here's a couple mock-ups. But then with you, it's just like, you know, you have the time to personalize it. You know what I mean?
The thing is that you don't always have the clients who are willing to pay for the time, because it just takes more time.
Which is more money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's a smaller market.
Right.
For better work.
For better work,
yeah. Hell yeah.
So it's quality over quantity.
Because I remember when I was doing club flyers, it was just my first thought. Whatever my first thought came out, that's out. Like next. I had to do like 10 of them, 20 a week.
Yeah.
You know, but and when I realized that's my weakest work is because of that. You close the thought. You leave it there. You don't continue the thought. And that's what makes a good design, is that you take one thought and you explore it through everything possible. If you take your brand and you put it in every situation and make it consistently feel the same, That's good design. Yeah.